don't use words like that. St. Louis is listening.
Well, that's...
You don't use words like that. St. Louis is listening.
Welcome to Talkback for Teens, and I'm your host, Kia Starks, and I am here with our youth activists from SOAR, Teen Empowerment, and Youth Voice One Vision, the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council, and here's our co-host.
Hi, my name is Tremaine Harris, and I'm the coordinator for Youth Voice One Vision, the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council. And I'll let everyone else introduce themselves.
My name is Brandon. I'm 16, and I participated in the Gateway to Change Summit in Western Iroquois High School in January.
Hi, my name is Bernadette. I'm 17, and I'm part of SOAR.
Hi, my name is Nicole. I'm 15, and I'm part of SOAR.
Hello, my name is Ilea. I'm 17, and I'm part of YVOV.
Hi, my name is Christian. I'm 15 years old, and I'm part of SOAR.
Hello, my name is Demetrius. I'm part of the YVOV, the Mayor's Youth Advisory Council.
Hello, my name is Radeja. I'm 17, and I do a lot of empowering youth, and I'm part of TE.
Hello, my name is Jakar. I'm 17. I'm a youth organizer at Teen Empowerment.
Okay, so my first question for everybody, jump at it if you want to. So what made you want to join the whatever program you guys are in? Like, what made you want to get started involved into doing this?
I was interested in teen empowerment because of the events that I've seen and heard about, and I thought that the movement was a great opportunity for me to not only learn about myself and help myself, but also help others.
Well, I joined Teen Empowerment because growing up and going to an inner city school, they I guess they thought of me as a rebel because I like to use my voice and I wanted to make a change because I didn't believe in the system that they were making. And then Teen Empowerment gave me that, that push to where I could use my voice and use my talents and reach out to other people so that they can use theirs so that we can make change outside of, just school.
Made me join YVOV. I saw that this was a good opportunity for me to gather around with other youth to discuss how we could make the community a better place and to get involved with the youth so then they can have someone around their age to show them what's right and wrong and guide them to the right thing and to help around with the community with my spare time, and I feel that would be a great change.
When I first heard about YVOV, they would just tell me about the events because, people only tell you about the fun stuff. But then, once I first got in there and I seen, what it was really about, it's an amazing program. We go out and help the community, and we discuss and focus on various situations within Rochester.
Have any of you guys always had this sense of justice, like you had to help people and you wanted to reach out to other people? Did you always feel that way at all? Yes. Could you give me an example?
Well, I wouldn't classify it as a belief that I needed to help people with justice. It was just the fact that I knew stuff wasn't right. And once you get that feeling and then you feel like you got the power to change it and then you realize other people have the power to change it because certain people like Teen Empowerment opened our eyes and our minds and gave us that idea that we can achieve whatever we choose to. You feel me? We got to stop doubting ourselves and we got to start using what power that we have within and tap into that, and it's gonna bring out greater things. So, yeah.
Some people will think you're one person, you can't do anything, but it really makes a big difference. It really does.
I'm not gonna say I've always had the sense to help people. I'm just gonna say it's being I'm not a victim anymore of oppressive systems because I've learned what it was and how to not fall victim to it. But the fact that I've been educated on it, I feel like I should and I am helping anybody that I could, especially girls. That's what I try to help, because I feel like through my story and my poetry, you know, it's not only right, but I feel like that's my purpose in life.
With that, why this cause? Why don't you do something else? Why be in these programs, and what does being in these programs really do for you and your family?
Well, I feel like it gives you more of a chance to like learn and like get along with other people, and also help. After learning, you can also teach. So, yeah.
And in these programs, these are like life lessons, things that we can take and go on with life with. It's not just like temporary. These will stick with us. Everything we're learning now in these programs.
I feel this will help give me a good opportunity for I could start continue to build my character. I feel if I could have a chance to help other people, that it will give me a good shot at life, and I could use it then to guide me to the future.
I say I chose this cause because I was tired of people saying that they want to change and not taking action. You know what I'm saying? And like, because even parents, they were like, oh, I wish you can give me more, but they don't try to go out and get it. So I was tired of hearing that, so I was just like, okay, it's my time. You know what I'm saying? I'm the age, they saying I can go here and I can do this, I can get these connections. You know what I'm saying? I can broaden my horizons, and I can make a change, you know what I'm saying? Even if it's a little thing, it'll spread, and then, you know what I'm saying, start a legacy or something, and then take us to another place, because, you know, change don't happen like at the snap of a finger. It take time, you know what I'm saying? And I'm starting here.
I would say I chose this cause because not only was I, like, you know, brought up and surrounded by poverty, my family was, and my friends were, everybody that I know are, and I feel like, you know, little changes starts within ourselves.
Now, my next question is, do you think that most, like, not most, I wouldn't say most, some teenagers are a little self-absorbed and they don't want to take the time to do what you guys are doing?
I don't think you had to change out some to most, or most to some, because, yeah, I'd say that most teens are self-absorbed. No one really wants to take out the time and do stuff that they think could help benefit anyone other than themselves, I feel like, a lot of the times. And it's because, you know, a lot of people don't think it's cool to help out or be of any use, really. So it's kind of just like a bad stigma around being an outgoing person and actually, like, taking advantage of what you can, because people might think, oh, why are you wasting your time doing that? Where, as everyone here said, that a little will go a long way. So if a bunch of people start to join, or even if a couple people start to join, that'll have an impact regardless.
I kind of have an opposing opinion, I guess. I'm going to say I don't feel as though teens are offered opportunities. Like, I feel like I was lucky. You know, it's not a lot of youth programs out here that's, you know, really advocating and advertising for teens. A lot of teens feel as though their voices and opinions don't matter, and that they've been muted, because I was once that teen who felt like, you know, my opinion didn't matter. And I've been a youth organizer for 3 years now, and every time I bring up anything about anything that I do, teens be like, oh, well, how could I get involved? I don't feel like, you know, what I have to say is important, so I don't feel that way. I feel like if opportunities was given, then teens would definitely jump on it.
I wouldn't call teens self-absorbed. I would call them self-conscious, because once it, like she said, once a teen realizes, even if they use their voice, even in an impactful way, and they keep getting turned down every time they feel like they done stepped out of line, they got to put them right back in the line. You know what I'm saying? And, like, even when you learn about the greats in history, the greats paid a great price, you know what I'm saying, for the things that they did, because people feared them, because they became powerful, and they had to pay a price. So why would I want a power that's going to risk my life? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, those people were ready to risk their life. Therefore, you know, that's why a change was made. But if my life is going to be, like, risked, I want to know that there's a benefit from it. I don't want to die in vain.
I agree. I think that more youth groups should advertise more, give teens more opportunities to do it, because most teens don't even know what's out here.
Yeah, I can definitely attest to that. I have not heard of any other groups until I came here, to be honest. So it's kind of interesting to see like what's out there, and that there's kids involved in actually doing stuff and helping out the way they are.
So with that said, why don't you think, other than the communication and advertising, what are some other things of why teens don't get involved in these programs?
Maybe they feel like they don't have the time to do it. I know a lot of people, oh, I got a ton of schoolwork, or oh, I have sports, or oh, I'd rather have a social life. So it's a matter of a lot of priorities with a lot of kids. A lot of kids don't see maybe the bigger picture, or maybe they're not personally affected by things. So they think, why do I need to change it? They don't have the priorities there. They don't want to do it, and they just have other things that take up their time, they feel like. And maybe they feel like they're not going to make a difference either. So I feel like it's a lot of reasons.
Okay.
I feel like they just don't put in the work. Because if you really want to go out there and do something and make a change, if you want something done, you got to do it yourself. And if you haven't heard about things like this, and like Google it or start something yourself. Like there's a lot of things that you can do to make a change.
Me, I believe that because money is such a big thing in the society, it distracts a lot of people from wanting to make change. There's people who have jobs that they hate, but they're gonna keep going there because they want that money. And then like opportunities like community service and stuff, yeah, that'll make a change, but you're not getting money out of that. So you still gotta depend on your parents. So the mindset is I gotta do something that's gonna give me money. And yeah, teen empowerment was a great thing. Like 400 people, you know what I'm saying, applied, but only 12 or 13 of us got accepted. So it's just like, and then they get that mindset where they're tired of being denied, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like, I can't get money here, you know, so I'm gonna get money another way. Therefore, they start doing other activities, you know what I'm saying? And it takes up their time, but time is money.
I agree. I think they just don't know this. They don't see the relevance because might not be getting paid. And, you know, money, they need money to be relevant in the society, to have the newest shoes, the newest clothes. And they don't really see that being educated and being able to educate others is important. So
I think other factors would be the voice factor, like I said, not feeling as though your voice is valued. Not only that, but this identity search. Like, I feel like a lot of teens grow up not knowing who they are, who their ancestors are, who their parents are. Especially if you have kids young, you don't know who you are, but you're having kids young. So just trying to find out who you are, and doing that could cause a lot of problems. Like, you know, you could probably get involved in a gang because of peer pressure. It's a lot of factors that add up to finding out your identity and who you are.
So that brings a good point up of what is the right way to get involved in these programs? What advice would you give a youth that is lost or don't have the support that some of you have? What advice could you give them?
Social media. Everything is on social media. These days, our social media.
The right social media,
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, like Facebook, Google, like, you know, you hear about it somewhere, or, you know, because I didn't know about YVOV until someone brought it to me.
Okay. What about people that don't have that
If they don't have friends
computer access?
I would tell them to go to school and ask their teachers or their principals, their counselors, have a conversation with all of them to see if they can help you find a program or some type of activity that will help you guide your way to one of these programs, because at least one person will know of a program that they can help you get into. So you're never far away from somebody that could really help.
So the word of mouth.
Yes. School's definitely got to be a key for that, because school's the only reason I'm here. School's the only reason I went to that summit on Race Talks. And your counselors and all your administrators, they have websites, they're always keeping their eyes and ears open for stuff like this, because they're involved with kids, they're involved with change. And although you might think, well, maybe not many teachers are that motivated, or maybe there's some teachers you don't like, all of them at least have the right intentions in mind. So there's going to be at least one person at a school that's going to know how to lead you to like outreach programs and stuff like that.
I would say just because I do a lot of advocating for events and things, I would just say by just attending them, because I don't, that's how I found out about TE. And I don't really think school, because like it goes right along with the school to prison pipeline. I mean, school is like you got to take the opportunities that you have. So I think school is there for school, and like I don't know, I just don't think school, but I think just interacting with peers, because we are a part of, you know, the events and the change. So I think definitely the interaction and word of mouth is how you learn about things that's going on in the inner city.
Okay, my next question is, did you guys have to make any sacrifices in order to do what you guys do? Like, do your friends, family support you? Do they not support you? Like, you can tell me why.
One sacrifice I say I can make is my free time. I'm involved with many programs, but I enjoy them because then it keeps me busy, and usually on free time people do nowadays in Rochester, you'll do some dumb things or hang out with the wrong crowd. I feel like if I'm involved with as many programs as I can, it'll keep me going in a positive way, and it will just keep me educated, keep me learning, and keep me just going down the right path.
I agree, because my mother and my family just always wanted me just to always have me in the program, even when I was younger, always had me doing something other than just being on the streets, because, you know, the streets can lead to a downfall. So they feel as if I'm always in a program, I'm always doing something. And the time, I only had to volunteer because I do sports, so that's only just a 1 day of practice, and that's fine. Just to meet new people, that's fine. Volunteering a day of practice.
I had to make a huge sacrifice, but it led to something amazing. And the sacrifice I made actually was doing a lot of self-evaluating. I had to like dig to the root of why I am the way I am, why I'm hurt, you know, why I and along with a lot of teens are like, you know, have troubled past. So I had to do a lot of self-evaluating. And I mean, as far as like friends, I've always surrounded myself around amazing people, but associates, I mean, I lost a couple of them, but I mean, I feel as though what keeps me going is the fact that I have people that like look up to me and like, you know, making me be a leader. Like I can't never like, you know, fall, because if I do, it's somebody looking at me like, what are you doing?
That support.
Well, personally, I had to sacrifice the act of being ignorant or oblivious to the things that were going on, because before it was just like, okay, I'm a teenager, I ain't got to worry about this stuff. Sit back and complain about it, watching on the news. I can't really do nothing about it. You know what I'm saying? But realizing that I can do something about it, that was a sacrifice. You know what I'm saying? Letting that go. But at the end, it was a result of me taking steps to make that change, and also time. You know, because after I graduated, had a lot of free time on my hand because I decided not to go to college yet. And instead of, you know what I'm saying, going out to parties and doing all the things that I could do, I just said I have to do this because I can't depend on somebody else to make a change that I really need to see happen and be a part of.
Time to wrap it up. Don't forget to check out our Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and our website. That's Talkback 4 Teens. Again, Talkback 4 Teens, and we'll be right back in a moment.
These are your friends.
I was nervous the whole time.
These are your friends. 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 Here are your friends. These are your friends. Hey, do you wanna go out? Do you wanna burn? To knock the chumps down. Hey, do you wanna dance? Seize the mysteries. Hold them in your hands. are your friends.